You should tell us where your base is.
For most people, that sounds like a common question, but not to realize that this guy is leading a cult, which might sound over-exaggerated, but it's true. Their mission was to kill every player that was over 10 hearts and bring them back down to normal. In just a matter of 2 days, they've already killed 11 people, and I knew spawn was no longer a safe place to live, so I had to get out of there as soon as possible. Which didn't start out too well. I don't know how, but as soon as I logged on, I had died, losing all of my items. And I was over 1,000 blocks away from spawn, so there was no way I could get those items back. But after a couple days of grinding, I was able to get my gear back and start looking for a new base. Eventually, I found a new area, but that's also when I got some more information on what this whole cleansing ordeal was.
No, so basically, like, I was like one of like the first people to die to Mavic, Leo, and Zam. And so like I talked to Planet, and Planet was like, yeah, we all died. Like, I'm making a team with Ro.
So with that information, I knew that Planet was going to create a team called the Dirties to try and stop the cleansers from reaching their goal. But for right now, I had to worry about fortifying my base because I wanted to be able to have enough gear just in case any type of war were to break out. The first thing I did was gather the villagers so I could have a huge trading hall. And at this point, I had a villager area and a sheep area. I also had a potato farm going and things were looking pretty good for me, but that wasn't going to last long.
Poafa,
He's
what's
not
your
in the
exact
YouTube library. This is
My exact
just talking about
coordinates,
free.
69,420. And obviously those weren't my base coordinates. I mean, no one even knows where my base is. It's not like someone's gonna randomly guess a number.
negative 1,500, 4,000.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Now, I know those weren't my exact coordinates, but if they were to actually search in that area, there was a small chance they could find my base. And I did not want to take that risk, so I had decided to move. But before I did, I decided to make a little trap in another portal, so if anyone were to go through it, there's a chance they could die. And with that, I DM'd Leo the chords, hoping he'd take the bait, and went adventuring for a new place to call home. It's been like 20 minutes, and I still haven't found a village yet. God damn, since when are our jungle biomes so big? Okay, so I'm in a spruce biome finally, and there is a village here, so I think I'm just gonna have my new home here. Now, the easiest way to make this space hidden is, well, keeping it hidden. So I'm gonna have it inside of the mountain, so that anyone were to pass by, they couldn't see it. That also meant this was gonna take a lot of mining. Okay, so I have spruce as the walls and then just cobblestone as the flooring because it's easy. And then I plan on digging an area to the left where the villager trading area would be. And then on the right, probably just some storage area, you know, nothing too big. But that's when I realized something. Since I was in such a hurry to get out of my old base, I forgot to bring like all of my gear and all the stuff that was in my ender chest. And the only place I knew that had ender chests was spawn, which is where all the cleansers were. All right, so let's try not to die. Yeah, I do not like being at spawn right now. Oh god, who's right outside Clown Pierce's? I can't tell who that was. Were you guys right outside Clown Pierce's casino?
We weren't like in Clown's place right now.
Ooh, there's someone there. Yeah, no, not doing that. Where's the ender chest in POG?
In POG, yeah.
I am hoping there was no one right there. Okay, I'm out and gone. I just need to get my things. And just when I had gotten my stuff, Leo and Zam joined the call, which was not the best feeling.
All right, I'm sorry for taking one of your parts, but the cleansing needs to happen, and we knew it would be inevitable. So
literally, cultists were like that.
It's not a cult.
It is a cult.
It's the future.
I 100.
Isn't.
That is what a cult would say. It's the future.
No,
it's
yeah,
the way
I
of the
think it's a
future.
cult.
Well, thank goodness they didn't kill me while I was at spawn. I made it back to my
Okay.
base safely. Let's go. And with me getting all the tools I needed, I could finally start working on my base. So I think this is gonna be like the villager area. Just because it's close by, it's going to take up a lot of room. Please don't die. Alright, that's good. What we're gonna do is we get beds in there. Okay, so that's 3 down. I'll probably get 1 more. I don't know. It depends how difficult it is to get these villagers. Okay, 6. Honestly, that should be enough. The next I gotta do is I gotta mine out this whole area. This is gonna be where the villager trading hall is. So I'll have villager stations on the left and right. Alright, there we go. Right now, I need to add the villager zombification station, and I'll be showing you that through a Photoshop presentation. So we'll have the villager right here. What he'll do is he'll get into the minecart, then he'll go over here where the zombie is, you know, and then the zombie will zombify him. And I'll throw the splash potion of healing on the zombie, and then I'll give him the golden apple. And once that's done, the villager will come down here, and then he'll pick a job, and then he'll turn into a Fletcher. This took way too long to make. We'll have the zombie right here with the trapdoor right there. And what we'll have is we'll have a rail exit right here. So basically, if any villagers I don't want to be zombified and then cured, they could just go right through here, and then I could use these extra rails and I could take them to whichever place they need to be. So we do be having a problem. I don't know why, but these villagers aren't taking the jobs. I have these two Fletchers, but these two aren't taking it for some reason. I don't know why.
We go down into the basement because everyone always has a village basement, right? I'm not the only one.
Okay, so I found this video telling me a weird way that worked for him to get the villagers to take their jobs, and I'm gonna admit it's probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't even know how it works or why it works, but we're gonna try it because I mean honestly, what other options do I have? They're not taking the jobs, any of them. So what worked for him is he had the villagers in a loop and then he just placed a how I don't whatever. Okay, I'm not even gonna question it. I don't know. I don't understand. So while I was busy having my villager problems, the cleansing was about to happen anytime now. But I had to miss it because I had to get a haircut. I mean, no one even knew for sure what was gonna happen. I mean, we just kind of speculated that, you know, the cleansers were gonna kill everyone that had over 10 hearts and then even them out to where everyone has 10. And it's like a whole reset basically. But long story short, everyone was gonna go back to 10 hearts. And I was at 8, which looked like a good sign for me. Yeah, you know, with the way things have been going, I'm not surprised by that. But luckily, with the whole cleansing ordeal over, I could finally finish my base. Because you best believe I'm gonna get those hearts back. Alright, now first things first, this entrance doesn't look like a secret base. If I were to walk past this, I would know someone lives here. So we gotta fix this. We could start off by destroying all of the obvious stuff here, and then getting rid of the cobblestone and the door. So I'm gonna make a piston doorway here so where, you know, it's hidden. We're gonna dig into the side of the mountain here so we could like cover this all up way easier. So if I were to place a button here, okay, so hypothetically, we're just gonna cover this all up. If I were to break this button, okay, that did not work. Okay, let's see. That should work now. If I were to place a button right here, there we go. I'll have to make a way out, but for right now, we just know that works. What I can also do instead, get a stone button and place it right here, and then just do this. All right, there we go. Redstone door complete. So now what we're gonna do is actually finish working on the inside of it. So my first plan is to actually get a melon farm going so I can use it to trade with villagers. Now I gotta make the railing system. Okay, so now we have this going. Okay, so now we just cover this all up with grass. So I wasn't recording the rest of it, but as you guys can see, I have finally finished the melon farm. I have a lot of melons here. I could craft them. And then once I get farmers going in here, I'm going to be able to get a lot of emeralds very quickly. Okay, so I just finished the potato farm. And honestly, that was it. I mean, that's all I had to do for my base. The last thing I'm going to do is clear out the entire village. But I'm not going to really record that because, you know, it's a video. I don't want anyone else seeing it. I don't want anyone else seeing what it looks like afterwards because, you know, they could easily track it back to where I live. And I don't want that to happen. So with me finally finished with everything, I did have to go back to spawn one more time because Mr. Cube DM'd me asking him to help him with something. And obviously, since the whole cleansing thing was over, there was no worry. But something we do have to worry about is the sub race between me and him. As of right now, he is ahead of me by a lot. We need to close that gap as much as possible. So I went to spawn, played his game, and we got to the final round, and everything seemed normal. It actually looked like I was gonna win.
Okay, are you guys ready? This is the final round. Whoever gets the least amount of points will get the most amount of diamonds. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god!